Not quite as good as the last ones, but it represents what's going on. Right, you hear that electrical storm to your left?
Well, it depends which way my headphones are around.
Yeah, the
so
wrong way.
Be to my right. So if you say left, I'll go left. Towards the enormous amount of electrical power. Oh, that'd be it.
Yeah, that bit that I was talking about. Now, if you headed back down that way, there'd be like a couple of additional plot points.
Tough shit.
And also a way back down onto the farm, so you can go back and maybe lost bits. Basically, if you go towards this now, there's no coming back.
Okay, that's fine.
You go through that door, you cannot come back to the Shire.
Okay.
And we're in.
Change my mind. You're a fucking liar.
Well,
I can get out.
Go down fucking stairs.
No, it's fine. No, I'm committed. We've faffed around enough. I've been drunk enough in this game to bore the shit out of people. So it's time we cut the foreskin off the end of this game.
It's not bad. This roughly a 10-part campaign. Roughly a 5-hour campaign.
Yeah, I know, but it could have been 8. God, it's fucking horrific.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox.
There's no fast walking now, mate.
Yeah, I know. I realise that.
My mum would spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. And the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear.
Good one-handed gameplay.
So one day,
Good man.
I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food.
There are things to the left and right, of course. It's just the massive maths
It bit me.
there.
Yeah.
I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt.
Somebody sat and wrote all that.
Running in, screaming
just
from the
ignored it.
garden. My mum panicking about rabies.
So guilty.
My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying.
Can you work this
I've done
out?
it, Ken, son. That's
What?
he said. I've done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a
I don't know, Ken. I don't get it.
Kind of it's Scottish, isn't it?
It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the plane went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave.
Ask in the comments if you want to know why I just shouted.
I'm beginning to think I may have made a
In pain.
terrible miscalculation.
Come on, mate, get a distance. It's not gonna spark for you if you've not got a distance.
Oh, I just fucking tried it. I'm experimenting.
Bit more, bit more. Bit less, bit less. There it is.
What are you? You understand me, don't you?
You look, he's talking to the spiral. That spiral that you've seen throughout the whole thing. That
You know what this is?
the issue
What I'm gonna
of the
do?
whole thing. Look
You
at the
want
shape it's
light?
making.
Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again.
Remember from the graffiti?
Forever. Like
All the
before.
little marks on the maps and whatnot.
You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop.
This is the ultimate looking into the light. When he said he made plans for ending himself earlier, he chose to end himself in a fucking blaze of glory, literally. First time in the whole game. Right on the pan round, have a little look at how pretty all these lights are and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
There's not a lot going on, but yeah, for the first time in this game, you're not about to walk to your next destination. It's just going to take you there.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Right back where you started, mate, just on the other side of the fence. If you turn around, you'll see it.
Alright.
You meant to check out all these towers.
Oh.
You've already missed one. I think there's one that has nothing. At least if there is something, I certainly couldn't trigger it. Radio on steps, nothing too major. Well,
on the plane,
epic
Stephen
sound
leaned across
recorder.
me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
And we move on to Tower 2 for the next piece of exposition.
And presumably Tower 6 is the key, because she mentioned it before.
No key, there's only Zool.
I watched a
That's not true,
butterfly
yeah.
dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Excellent. Shortcut. Crab walk.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together.
Where are you going?
I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. Of butterflies.
There you go.
What? The subtitles would have continued.
I'm not sure they would have.
They
That's why I
would.
stopped you. As we know, the game does shut things off when you walk away.
Oh. Been here.
You have.
That was the wrong way.
It was.
Thanks for telling me.
My mistake.
Pretty sky.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck's sake.
Left, left, left. Super left. There you go. Shame camera wasn't rolling for that one. Just a little buzzy fly floating across the pair of us as we both just eyeballed as it went by.
I watched
Again,
the
apologies for the
pattern
quietness
in
during this
time
part,
slow to
but
almost
pretty
nothing.
deep.
I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and then hang in the air forever. I watched his face, and in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, God, I love you. And I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast
baby.
transcends our death.
Excuse me while I deal
The
with
pattern
real life
made by our
issues.
living creates a bridge across the dark.
graffiti.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast.
No.
We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
Trundling on. As fast as I possibly can. Please believe me.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
So, no fucking explanation whatsoever. Oh, probably Jay will have something to say about that. He's gone off wandering to deal with his young child. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm completely fucking baffled by that. It was a pretty game. But what? Who knows? You know, probably every motherfucker watching this knows, apart from me. Fucking Daddy Longlegs, fuck off. Anybody you know there? No. I need Jay to come back because he will tell me what the fuck has happened. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that game is about.
Oh, it ended.
No explanation to anything whatsoever.
No, not really. My understanding, as far as I can tell, my personal interpretation is that Stephen and Kate managed to bring something from space that went about killing people, thinking it was helping people, by making them like one or something. Taking them to the Rapture, essentially, if you will.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and jelly spoons. Jay is now making up shit.
Yeah. Why is that Jane squared?
What?
Oh, Jane squared.
Oh yeah. Because she's too cool for normal names.
I guess.
Yeah, pretty game. Lovely looking game. Great idea.
Definitely.
Bit of explanation would be great. But I guess maybe it's make your own idea up thing. I clearly wasn't.
I had to Google it.
I wasn't. Oh, you cheated, did you?
No, I got my personal opinion, and then I went on Google to see if there was an official, but there's not an official.
Okay. Oh, well, maybe it's one of them that just kind of hangs in the balance of there's actually no explanation, which for me is a bit frustrating.
It would be nice to have like proper closure.
Yeah. But then that's the whole essence of the game. You don't know what's going on, and you end it not knowing what's going on, which is kind of good, I guess. But I really want to know what's going on, but then that's what they want me to think. They want me to keep thinking about it. They want me to wake up in the middle of the night going, what the hell was that about? I enjoyed playing it.
Good, I'm glad.
I wish this daddy fuck twat had fuck off.
Oh, it just did.
He'll be back.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, that was Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, played by the Gracious Bears. More crusty. Personally, I love the game, as you will have noticed, but
there was a couple of, if I'm going to be critical, there was a couple of moments where I felt like I was playing a screensaver. I know that was part of the game. The isolation was, the feeling of isolation was great. It was haunting at times. If I'd have played it sober, on my own, in the dark, as we said before, it would have been fantastic. And you would have just finished the game going, like that.
yeah.
You would have just made a noise. Because we were a bit pissed and
If
we're
you
having
could
a bit
even stomach making a noise.
Yeah, because we were having a bit of a giggle playing it. Obviously, it took the it took an element out of it. Yeah, good game. Oh, good game.
Good
fun game. Good fucking game, you cunts. Yeah. Gracious Bear's getting serious.
Yeah.
Emotionally and sexually. Later. But
Well,
not now.
But soon, but maybe not.
So, couple of games of Minesweeper and then bed.
Yeah, sounds good.
No, of course not.
That's the interesting thing here.
We'll
We've done a couple of new
Sit
things
here
tonight.
wanking to the credits.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, good grief. Well, we've covered a couple of new things for us
Jellyfish
with this
penis.
playthrough. In that we've shared graphics
Yeah.
with our viewing
Yes.
audience, because we've not been able to do graphics before.
Yeah. This was our Apollo 11 moment.
Yeah, we finally got the capture card, so we're able to bring you PS4 footage, and a long time coming, but worth it. I feel. Interesting choice for a first game for us to
Well,
have a bash at.
yeah. Graphically, absolutely fantastic game.
Just stop fucking it down. When I was upstairs, it was absolutely fucking it down.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
did you not hear it?
Immune in the gaming hub.
That's good. Yeah, so I don't know how long these credits are going to go on for, so I don't know how long we're going to have to talk about it, to be honest, but
Overall, I would give it 4 stars out of 5.
it's funny because I would give it 8 out of 10, and that's basically the same score.
Pretty much. For me, what it's lacking is that closure. Because I'm still a little bit baffled, and I know that's what they want.
No, I understand, because I still fucking hate Inception.
But I still
for that.
want to know. Oh, Inception's easy.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because
of
that
course
thing
it is.
spins at the end and it has a little wobble and you just don't know.
Well, yeah. But that's totally different to this. There isn't even a you don't know. Because you don't know what the fuck the whole thing is about in the first place.
Yeah.
At least Inception tells you it's about dreams. This is like, oh, this is about gold wiggly lines. And that's all you ever fucking get.
Yeah, it's true.
So it loses a star. If it told you at the end what the wiggly lines were, if it told you anything, any kind of explanation, it'd be 5 star.
We might spoil it
Well, yeah.
with perfect explanation and exposition unfolded.
Yeah, so it's a very, very safe, secure, anchored 4 star for me, definitely.
Yeah.
Well worth a play.
Basically, we'll give it a very, very top end, just knocked off a little bit.
We've done it in 5.5 hours, titting around, pausing, making fun of it.
It took me longer than that. Again, I wasn't using the speedy button, but also I feel
But I think it, all the
the
fling
number
thing.
shit.
But it would have been, hey,
Yeah, it's a trophy for you, mate.
it's definitely a game to play on your own, just so you can get sucked into it totally and just absorb all the information.
I think you'd be a lot more inclined to go around and investigate more than we have tonight.
In your own time, kind of thing.
Yeah. 100%. I think you'd be able to.
But I would recommend it as a play.
Oh, most definitely. That's why I brought it to the table.
Like I said before, graphically it's absolutely fantastic. It's a fucking beautiful looking game.
Especially
It's
for an
just
indie.
gorgeous
It is an
looking.
indie game as well. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
going to be AAA, is it? No one's going to fund this fucker. But, yeah,
And there it is.
everybody's gone to the Rapture.
And we've gone to our next game, which is ... insert game here. Score!
Oh, take that, you
Did you
fuckers!
see that?
Yeah, it was sick, mate.
Yeah.
Skills. And I'm going to call it at that. We've got some stuff to work with. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Bye.